Life is a storm. Some people break under the weight of their struggles, drowning in fear and uncertainty. But not you, because you're built different. This is a story of a man who had every reason to give up, who faced betrayal, loss, and unimaginable pain. Yet, instead of falling apart, he rose. This isn't just his story. It's yours too, because while others crumble under pressure, you turn pain into power. Nathan stood at the edge of the rooftop, the city lights stretching out below him like a sea of shattered dreams. The wind howled through the night, cold and merciless, just like life had been to him lately. Just a year ago, he was at the top of his game, an entrepreneur with a thriving business, a loving family, and a future that seemed unstoppable. But then, one by one, everything fell apart. First, his business partner, his best friend, betrayed him, embezzled millions, vanished without a trace, and left Nathan to take the fall. Investors turned on him. The media painted him as a fraud. His company collapsed overnight. Then came the sickness. His mother, the woman who had sacrificed everything to raise him, was diagnosed with cancer. The medical bills drained what little he had left. The house he grew up in, the only place that ever felt like home, was gone. And just when he thought he had hit rock bottom, life proved him wrong. His fiancée, the woman who had promised to stand by him, left. "I can't do this anymore," she said, avoiding his eyes. "I need stability. I need someone who isn't broken." Broken. The word echoed in his mind as he clenched his fists. Was that what he was now? A shattered man, incapable of standing up again? He looked down at the streets below. The world moved on, oblivious to his suffering. Maybe it would be easier to let go. Maybe this was his way out. But then, something shifted. A memory surfaced. His mother's voice, from when he was just a boy, holding his scraped knees after a fall. "Nathan, listen to me. Life is going to knock you down. Hard. People will betray you. You will lose things you love. But promise me one thing. You will never let life break you." His breath hitched. That promise, it wasn't just to her. It was to himself. No, this wasn't where his story ended, because he wasn't built like them. He wasn't the kind to fold when life turned cruel. If he was at rock bottom, there was only one direction left to go. Up. Nathan stepped back from the edge, fists tightening. The world had taken everything from him. Now, he was to take it all back. For months, he worked in silence. He had no money, no connections, nothing but his raw willpower. He slept on a friend's couch, worked dead-end jobs, and spent every waking hour rebuilding himself. People whispered behind his back, "He'll never recover." Some men are meant to rise again. He ignored them. He studied relentlessly. Business, investments, resilience. He surrounded himself with people who had crawled through hell and come out stronger. He trained his body, pushing himself past exhaustion. Every morning, he stared at his reflection, repeating the same words. "I am built different." And then his moment came. One small opportunity. A startup willing to give him a shot. He poured his soul into it, working harder than anyone else. Sleepless nights, endless failures. But he refused to quit. And then, just like that, the tide shifted. His work paid off. The company grew. Investors took notice. Within 2 years, he was back. Not just where he was before, but stronger. The people who doubted him? Silent. The ones who left? Watching from a distance, realizing too late that they had underestimated him. Because while they would have broken, Nathan rose. And so will you. Conclusion. Life will push you to the edge. It will take everything from you and dare you to break. But you're not like the rest. You are built for storm. You are built for the struggle. And when others fall, you rise. So when life knocks you down, remember, your struggles would break them. But you're built different.